I'm Livia Moreau now. 6 months ago, I was still boring old Lauren Carter. 32, former teacher turned full-time mom to 4-year-old Soleil, married 10 years to Golden Boy contractor Tristan Carter, owner of Suncrest Builders, the man who swore every late night and empty bank alert was temporary growing pains. I trusted him like oxygen. Then came the rain-soaked Wednesday. I felt sorry for the clerk at a sketchy gas station and spent $5 on a quick-pick Florida Lotto ticket. Birthdays, anniversary, pure pity. Friday morning I matched 8-19-28-37-41-56. 68 million. I nearly fainted in my kitchen. Ticket clutched like a live grenade, already picturing Tristan's exhausted face lighting up. The fight's ending, Soleil in the best preschool, our little family finally safe. I strapped Soleil into her car seat, heart exploding, and sped to his sleek new office in Ybor City to surprise him. The frosted glass door was ajar. I was one step from bursting in when I heard it. Tristan, voice dripping honey. Relax, Delaney. The forensic accountant finishes cooking the books next week. Massive losses on paper, every asset already parked in my brother's trust. She'll cry, sign whatever I put in front of her, and walk away thinking she's saving me from bankruptcy. Then you and I disappear to the Caymans. Delaney, his 26-year-old marketing coordinator, I'd driven to doctor appointments when her car broke down, laughed. And the kid? Soleil stays with her until I decide I want weekends. Guilt is a hell of a leash. Moans followed. My daughter slept against my chest while her father planned to sell us for sport. I backed away, silent, smiling the coldest smile of my life, and drove home. That night I told Tristan I needed a few days at my sister's in Gainesville. Soleil caught a bug. He handed me $200 and practically pushed us out the door. Freedom for him meant freedom for me. In Gainesville, I cried exactly once, on my big sister Nia's porch, then showed her the ticket. Nia, ex-paralegal, single mom, my ride or die, didn't even blink. Give it to me. I claim it. Nobody will ever connect the dots. 4 days later, $44.2 million after taxes, sat in a trust only Nia and I could touch. I returned to Tampa the perfect broken wife, puffy eyes, trembling voice, and begged to help at the office, anything to take pressure off you. Tristan smirked. Free labor plus total surveillance? He couldn't sign me up fast enough. I showed up in Walmart leggings and apology buns, brewed coffee, and memorized everything. I learned the one person who hated Tristan more than I now did. Senior estimator Rosa Delgado, 55, loyal for 15 years, repeatedly denied partnership. I brought her Cuban coffee every morning until one night she locked the office door and slid a flash drive across the desk. Every real contract, every shell company transfer, every lie. Burn him with it, Mija. I quit 2 weeks later, sobbing that Delaney called me pathetic. Tristan celebrated with a new Rolex. Divorce papers arrived exactly as scripted. No assets, no alimony, Soleil with me, but father retains rights to petition. I signed while he watched, smug as sin. 90 days later, a new competitor, Emerald Tide Construction, launched with Korean tech, unbeatable pricing, and a killer trade-in credit program. Clients fled Suncrest like rats off a sinking ship. Behind Emerald Tide? Me and Javier Ortiz, the original co-founder. Tristan had screwed blind 5 years earlier. I found Javier welding rebar in a dusty lot, offered him $800,000 and 25% equity, and watched a dead man resurrect. 6 months. That's all it took for Suncrest to implode. Cancelled orders, unpaid suppliers, loan sharks breaking thumbs. Tristan lost the house, the boats, the reputation. Delaney vanished the day the Amex declined. Then he saw photos of me in a waterfront Coral Gables penthouse and showed up begging, reeking of cheap whiskey and desperation. When I told him the ticket he'd thrown away was worth $68 million, something inside him shattered on the marble floor. He sued, of course, screaming to every tabloid I'd hidden marital assets. Court day, he wept in a rented suit. I wore winter white linen and played the jury his own recorded laughter about turning me homeless, then lit up the screen with 8 years of cooked books. Federal marshals cuffed him before the gavel fell. Last month I visited him in state prison just once. Through the glass I said, "You taught me love can be bought." I just paid in full with interest. Today Soleil is 6, chasing dolphins on our boat while Nia grills mahi on the deck below. Emerald Tide is a $240 million empire. I fund safe houses for mothers escaping monsters disguised as husbands. Some jackpots aren't about getting rich. They're about making the devil pay retail. Drop your city if you ever turned a winning ticket into someone's karma receipt.